Hey guys, I'm Dr. Wade Hampton of Hampton Mediation, and the thought for today is, are you equally yoked with life, with your beloved, with your job, your employer, things like that? Are you equally yoked? Now, for those of you who don't know what being equally yoked is, think of about 150 years ago. You have two oxen, and they have a yoke around their necks, and they're pulling a cart. Here's a picture. See it? Ready? There you, yeah? Okay, we got it. All right. Now, if they are equally yoked, then they are pulling the cart, and it's a lot easier for them to pull the cart if they're working together in unison. But if one gets ahead of the other, or the other gets ahead, or one gets behind, then they're not equally yoked and they're fighting against each other. And so what's the example in real life? Well, if you're in sales or something like that, if you're calling on a customer too often, then he might think you're stalking him. And if you're not calling often enough, then they might think you got fired and you moved on to another company. How about if you're kind of courting a young lady or a young man, or you're in that time in relationship where you're getting to know each other, and he or she comes on too strong, and it gets kind of scary, and the other one usually backs off. And so there's that just right synchronization or cadence or whatever to these relationships we have. Same with employers, same with really everything. There's some Greek words, the rhema word at the kairos time in the topos place. Don't ask me, but that's Greek. Then the point is the right word at the right time in the right place, and that is magical or supernatural or divine or whatever you want to call it. But that's what's really cool. And so are you equally yoked with life? For the religious people, you want to be equally yoked with God. You don't want to be getting ahead of God, and you don't want to be behind in that. How about if you're just not religious, and do you want to be equally yoked with life, if you will? That's a better way to say it for those of you. But in my case, I tended to be a little ahead and had messes to clean up. Others tend to be a little behind, and they need a little fire under their backside. And so that's my encouragement and my question. Are you equally yoked with life, or with God, or with your spouse, or your beloved, or your customers, or your employer? There you go. I'm Dr. Wade Hampton of Hampton Mediation, and you have a great day.